We don't get our fingernails dirty full of poo like a plumber.
Make sure you always connect the earth.
Name's Giordano Sportiello. Why is the best trade? Besides the money.
James, if you're watching this, I hope you feel better soon.
What is it?
Where is he?
He called in sick.
He's cold and sick.
I think it must be the haircut.
Yeah, he's got the cold.
He's sleeping.
Good morning.
Wake up! Are you coming to work?
No,
Why?
have the day off.
No, you didn't.
You never signed the leave form.
Yeah.
Ready? Morning guys, welcome back to Brulare Perth Electricians. Today we are in Fremantle. We are doing some electrical job in this client's house, which are installing 6 ceiling fans, a couple LED downlights, new installations, and replace some old LED halogen downlights to LED downlights. There is a Ross and Giordano. Cut. We are with Giordano and Ross. We are waiting for Raleigh to come. Jem has the day off, unfortunately. We're giving him a bit of shit, but we all joke about at the end. We love him. At the moment, we are running some cable to the roof space to install the LED downlights under the eaves. We are struggling a bit because the cavity wall is really tight to run the new cables for the new switch. Once Raleigh comes, we will have all the material that we need to actually do the job. So guys, follow me and we're gonna show you how Brulare Perth Electricians get the job done. Come on! Alright guys, summer is around the corner and this client has asked us to install 6 ceiling fans in his property. At the moment, we are just measuring up and make sure all the measurements are right and centered to the rooms to have the ceiling fan installed nicely and evenly. The fan that we are installing today are from Beacon Lighting. They give a nice airflow. They are all DC motors, which means they are really quiet at night. So when the client switches on the fan at night, they can barely hear any noise. And that's what the majority of the clients wants, really quiet fans. These fans have the options to swing both sides, clockwise and anti-clockwise, which gives a nice breeze in summer, and in winter it pushes all the heat down. So you can really use throughout the year, not only in summer. So today we're gonna show you how we mount the fan, how we assemble the fans, and how we power them up, and then we will connect to the remote control. All the fans, they have remote control, which we find really easily for the clients to manage without the wall switch. And I think it's even better options in terms of when you are when you are sleeping and you want to switch on the fan, you don't need to actually go to the switch on the wall, but you can just grab the remote control next to your bedside tables. So follow us and we're gonna show you all the steps that we do when we install a ceiling fan. Alright guys, when we come to the job, we always have the best of the best. First of all, we do have a DJ on board, which is Mr. Giordano. He's actually DJ. Then Raleigh bought this radio, which is like a disco. Saved it. So that's the first step, how we actually assemble the fan. Raleigh is doing what he does best, which is assemble ceiling fans. I think he's already halfway there with his speedy hands. So as you can see, we are already nearly there to assemble the first fan. We installed the blades. Once the blades are finished, pretty much we are ready to measure up and drill it and install the timber in the ceiling space. Rolf is upstairs. That's how it's gonna be in Bali for the next week. He's just running the cable, the isolation switch for the fan.
What was your uncle?
See, done. First fan assembled. So we are installing some LED downlights under the eaves. Usually when we install LED downlights under the eaves, it's because clients want to broaden up the external area. And having the downlights under the eaves, it's quite good solution, as you won't really see the lights where they come from because it hides within the ceiling. And it also gives a good angle in terms of degree of lumens on the driveway. And the clients has specifically requested to have a separate switch for this side of the house, for the eaves, in a way that when he's sleeping, he can just turn on this part of the house on and he won't disturb any of the internal area. At the moment, Ross is finishing off the connection to the new circuit. We have drilled all the holes, we have ran all the cables, we've connected all the plug bays and the quick connects. And now we are just about to pop the downlights up in the ceiling. I'm gonna show you how it looks like when it's all finished. The clients has requested us to have a neutral white color. As these LED downlights, like we explained in the previous videos, they have 3 options to go from warm white, neutral white and cool white. The neutral white is the best option in terms of lumens because it combines the warm white and the cool white together. So, having the neutral white is the highest lumen that you can get out of LED downlights. Okay, so this job is finished. One thing that we do for every client is doing a safety check for the whole house. So it doesn't matter what job we do, if it's a LED downlights installation or ceiling fan installations. As a step that we take under our company is doing a safety check. And by safety check, I mean checking the switchboard if it has all the RCD installed properly, if the smoke alarm are still within the year of the expiring date. Usually smoke alarms, they're about 10 years range. So within 10 years, it needs to be replaced.
Hey, I'm Ross.
Craziest?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because it's the best.
Yes, there's been a few dirty ones.
We don't get our fingernails dirty full of poo like a plumber. In and out of people's houses real quick. We don't have to stay there for so long. And yeah, it's just all around the best trade.
It was in an old kitchen and it was a absolute pigsty. And we pulled a GPO off and there was a dead rat sitting behind the GPO. That was probably the grossest.
This is a bloody good place if you want to work here. It's unreal. So they treat you well. And yeah, like what I've seen, the way we treat clients is unreal. So, you know, best in the business, mate.
So like I was saying before, the procedure for the fan is pretty straightforward. First we assemble the fans together, then we measure the room, we find the center, drill the hole in the ceiling, push the cable through, install the timber to make the installation nice and solid, and then we do all the junctions in the roof space. In this instance, the roof space is quite easy to access. There is a roof tiles, they are pretty easy to remove from the roof. When it's a tin roof, it's a bit more harder to get through tight spots, especially if it's a steel frame roof. It's like a really hard to work on it. We always like timber frame roof with tiles. It makes the job so much easier and quicker. So far we have assembled most of the fans. Now Ross is in the ceiling space. He's doing all the junctions, running cables, installing timbers, while the boys, they are passing him cables from the ceiling. Usually we like to send the hold the whole team to a job. So at least we finish the job quite quick, and we try to avoid as much as the disruptions to the client's house. If we would have sent only 1 or 2 people, probably would take twice as long, maybe whole day at least. And yeah, the clients just would have to deal with us a bit longer, but we always like to be pretty fast in and out to make the clients as happy and inconvenienced as we can. So this job is going pretty well. Today is a beautiful day. The sun is warming up, and yeah, we're just killing it. So hopefully, then it's gonna be a long weekend. The boys are looking forward for a nice long weekend. It's gonna be Monday off.
Before we hang it up, obviously you got your anchor. So we screwed it to timber that Ross has gone in the roof and put, so that's strong and can handle the weight. The ceiling's not going to come down, the fan's not going to come down. So what I've done, so we've run, we've got our feed that Ross has been running in the roof, with our isolation switch that we install. So yeah, that's been connected to the motor. And then what I'm going to do, so now I'm going to hang this up. Try and get the cables out of the way. Twist it till it clicks in. There we go. That's in place. So this receiver that we're going to slide into here is for your remote that comes with the fan. And so that remote talks to this receiver and tells the fan what to do. So you got your settings for your speed, light. Depending on the fan, some can have timers. But yeah, it all just talks to this, which is in the fan. Alright, so now we've got the receiver in there. We're going to join all these cables together. Pretty straightforward, plug in and play pretty much. So they've done all the hard work for us. So once everything's tight and flush, we'll get this little cover on here, which covers the screws. Yeah, so once we've covered those screws, obviously we'll test everything once we're all done. Yeah, and then if we need to, give it a bit of a clean from finger mats and all that, and then we should be out of here. All job done.
Halogen downlights. See who's gonna win. As you can see, they are really rusty. They really don't make much lights anymore. The only thing they do is use a lot of power. Probably they don't even work anymore. And that's what they used to use in the old days, halogen downlights. And we're gonna change all to LED, so it will be nice and bright. So it's about 11 o'clock, guys. I think we nearly finished the job. How many fans did we install, Riley? 7? Yeah. So 6 ceiling fan inside the house. With 4 with the lights, 2 without the lights, and 1 for the alfresco with the lights as well. So the client is gonna have 8 LED down lights as well as the lights. So it's gonna be really, really bright. Alright, so guys, we came to the end of the day. Like we said this morning, we finished in half day, about 12 o'clock. In fact, we are just 15 minutes before 12. We installed 6 ceiling fans inside the house, 4 with the lights, 2 without the lights. Then we installed 3 additional down lights under the eaves with the additional switch in the garage. Also, we installed a down light with sensor in the hallway, where the clients walks in, automatically the lights switched on. Then we changed over about 14 halogen down lights to LED down lights in the alfresco and the backyard. so the clients won't have any issue in the futures with no working gloves, and make sure everything is nice and bright. The boss did a fantastic job like always. They were fast, they were clean, they did everything safely. So I think the clients will be pretty happy, hopefully. And there's probably, we got a few more small jobs around, but today it's gonna be an early finish. It's Friday, so the boys wanna have an early one, I guess, and then it's gonna be a long weekend. They can have a good rest for next week for more jobs. So please, if you have any questions, comments below in the video, and subscribe the channel and follow us for our next adventures. I guess I'll see you soon.